I'm Coach Anderson, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit them up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
Whoa, SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. We are talking to rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got a big dream. We got a builder of legacies. We got a dream chaser in the building. Hey, they pulled off something miraculous. Me and KT got the opportunity to go out there and see the ladies of Frisco, Panther Creek do their thing on the ball court. And it is some serious hooping over there. So straight out of Arlington, Texas, assistant girls basketball coach at Panther Creek. Hey, the nation. Let's go. Fairrin Thomas Anderson in the building. How you doing today, Coach Anderson?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here.
Hey, we super excited to have you on. It was real nice to get to meet you in public. We don't get to do that often. We don't get to come out and watch you perform and kind of see how things are going and then kind of get you on the show. So this is, I don't know, Kevin. I feel already like we got kinfolk on the horn right now. So welcome to the show, Coach. If this is your first time checking out the platform, we want to say welcome to your new favorite podcast. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, a true louisianimal, Mr. Yeet in the building. Y'all see me around the courts. Y'all already know who it is. And I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the head coach, the architect, the guru, KT. How you living, fam?
Well, B. Jones, I'm playing injured today, man. I woke up the other day, and with age, you just get random injuries. So my hamstring has been killing me for the last 2 days. But you know what, B. Jones? I'm going to play through it, man.
Hey, I'm glad you said that because I was gonna go get Miss Lusby, Brian, and was gonna get her to put some buckets on you. But I'm glad you back down there and already said I'm hurting. Yeah. I'm hurting already. Hey, well, check this out, Coach Anderson. Let us pay the bills real quick here. If this is your first time checking out the show, thank you again. Season 3 is on and popping. We bringing y'all so much awesome content. We can't thank you guys enough for rocking alongside of us. And if this is your first time, this is your opportunity to join the family. Why do I say family? Because we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family around here. So on the count of 3, in Sports Life Talk tradition, PC Nation, we need y'all to rock with us. I need to know who got the livest high school in the DFW area. And I don't know, I feel like Frisco Panther Creek got some heat for them. So on the count of 3, let's all in unison smash that subscribe button. Are you all ready, Coach Anderson? Y'all gonna rock with us? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. You are now officially my play cousin. So without further ado, Coach Thomas Anderson in the building. Hey, Coach, you got some good coaching experience. Hey, you a TCU alum. So we got a lot to talk about today. But before we do that, we got to get to know you a little bit, all right? So let's take it through the Sports Life Talk initiation.
All right, Coach, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go with 𝐥𝐤, Kendrick Lamar. I'm going to throw a little curveball in there. I'm going to put Maverick City, Hillsong, and then I'm going to let's do Tasha Cobbs.
Well, I don't know what's been going on with Tasha Cobbs. Now rumor has it if Tasha Cobbs is your favorite, though, you might be a mean coach. I don't know. Like you might get on him if you listen to that. You might have talked to some of the players now. Y'all know, Coach, listen to that Tasha Cobbs. She gonna give it to y'all. So, Coach, what you giving her, KT?
Well, B Jones, if you saying she getting down like that, okay. So first of all, Coach, we rank your top 5. The highest you can get is 5, but 2023 has been great to us, so I'm feeling generous, and plus I'm borderline scared of you. So I'm going to give you. She's been 6 years of coaching and teaching and everything. Give her 8, B Jones. We're giving her 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah.
Hey, B Jones, wait. And one more for the Lord. One more for the Lord. One more for the Lord.
I already gave her 10. Yeah. I superseded Joy and gave her 10 because Maverick City is one of my wife's favorite groups.
Yeah.
So I love some Maverick City too.
Yeah, but B Jones, you got out of line, man. This is my initiation. You can't just give out all the money, man. This is my money to give out on that, man. I'm a little scared.
You just gave her 11.
Hey, Coach, we got to make us some sandwiches or something, Coach. We broke. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Batman. Batman, he goes hard for his city and he has a little swag with it, you know? So I'm gonna go with Batman.
I put on for my city.
Yes.
So you trying to tell us that you got some money, Coach? You got some money you can send us? Batman.
Teachers, we struggle.
Well, never mind. Right, you're right.
Yeah. What version of Batman though? Which Batman? Because I wasn't feeling this Robert Pattinson. This new Batman. This goth Batman.
No, I like it.
I didn't like the new Batman. I like that Ben Affleck and that Bruce Willis. Michael Keaton. I don't like that.
I'm like Bruce Willis if he was Batman. I don't know about that. Well, all right. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Ooh, okay. Anything like if we want to get hyped, I gotta go with Big Rings by Drake. Big Rings by Drake. Anything Drake.
Yeah, Drake hot. I don't know why I don't know which song is Big Rings. See, I don't know the names of all Drake songs. You gotta play a Drake song, and then I listen to it. I be like, oh, that's jamming.
That whole album, you gotta listen to the album. He put Future on it. It's a good one. It's my game day go to for sure.
I don't do Future, Coach.
Yeah, we don't really.
I like Drake though. I like Drizzy.
The Future, yeah. All right, so if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
Ooh, I'm going to go with, because I love what he does for the community, everything. I'm going to go with Tim Tebow.
Really?
I'm going to go with Tim Tebow. Mm-hmm. I love what he does. I know, I didn't see, and the thing is, like, he gives back. Like, he's all about giving back. He's big on his faith, like me. He's big about just character development. I would do Tim Tebow.
Can't go wrong with that. That's a outstanding young man, B. Jones.
Yeah, he know how to win. He got hated on. A lot of people hated on Tim Tebow, but he did win. That's the bottom line. Them ain't even know how to play football till that boy started winning and won a game, and then they let him go after he won a playoff game.
I don't like that.
Well, shout out to Tim Tebow.
Yeah. So if you're still watching, we hope you are. Please smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave us your top 5, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in our comments. Please allow me to reintroduce our newest family member, Coach Anderson. So B. Jones, please take it away, brother.
Coach Anderson, the first question I got for you, now that you are family, I can ask you for anything I want. Where can I get that Panther Creek t-shirt? That's fire. Coach, let me see that t-shirt. Let me see that. Oh, I like that joy. Especially the way y'all be getting them dubs. I mean, y'all just kept getting win after win. We're gonna talk about this amazing playoff journey y'all just had. But let's take this thing back to the beginning, Coach. So when did you fall in love with basketball or sports in general? How did that all come to happen?
So I have an older brother, so Landon, and he's the athlete of the family for sure. But he kind of just got me going with basketball because he would take me out in the backyard. He would just be dropping buckets on me. I would come inside the house to my mom. I would be crying. I can't do it no more. He's too mean. And my mom's like, get out there. He's making you better. And so he kind of made me fall in love with the game of basketball. So really shout out to my brother for sure.
Now, how much older is he than you?
7 years.
Oh, so he was really putting it on you.
Yeah, I was getting beat up. I was mad. Every day I was mad. He was just dropping buckets on me.
I wonder, did he have any remorse? I wonder if he felt good.
No, he's still hard on me.
That's awesome, Coach. So, did you get the opportunity to play basketball coming up, or like high school, junior high?
Yeah, I did. So I did most all sports. I stopped doing volleyball. I did soccer and things like that, middle school. But I stopped doing. I stuck with just track and field, basketball, and then I did powerlifting and softball. My best, I would say my best for sure in high school is track and field. Track and field, yeah. Track and field, and I would say powerlifting too. So those are my two, yeah.
So now this is the question I always have to ask, because one thing y'all gonna know when y'all get around Coach Thomas Anderson, it's gonna be instantaneous. You're gonna see her pure soul. You're gonna be able to see off the jump that she truly has a heart that's the size of Texas. She cares about her team. She cares about these young ladies. I think she was out there the biggest promoter for the Panther Creek program than anybody. She's proud of that team. And so when did you decide, like, I want to lead young ladies or lead athletes in general, and be a coach? That, to me, that's a big determination, and that's a big, you got to flip a switch. You got to have a total different mentality, because you got to be able to hold people accountable. So when did all that transpire for you, and how did you become a coach?
So I would say back in middle school, my coaches were so hard on me, and I'm telling you, middle school athletics, I'm gonna shout out my middle school. T.A. Howard Middle School in Mansfield ISD broke me in a good way and a bad way. I'm telling you, like, our middle school program was ran like a high school. Back then I probably thought it was college level athletics. We did every day. It was like boot camp, to where I started to, I know y'all probably know some kids that done it. I would tell my mom, hey mom, I don't feel good, write me a note to get out of athletics. And but I'm telling you now, looking back, I always give them props, because they were so hard on us, but they did it out of love. And I didn't see it until high school, because when my freshman year, getting into athletics, high school was a breeze, because they prepared me for the high school level athletics. So when I started realizing, okay, my middle school coaches, I want to be like them. I want to do what they're doing, instilling confidence and pushing athletes. And so honestly, that's that group right there, T.A. Howard Middle School coaches, really got me to want to be a coach.
What was y'all mascot? The Tigers, the Talons?
T.A. Howard Knights.
T.A. Howard Knights, man. We might have to go check out one of their middle school games. It sounds like they some thugs around there. Some goons out there at T.A. Howard.
We was doing some boot camp. We was doing everything every day.
So now you before the show, I didn't realize you coach softball and basketball, and you actually play basketball and softball. So was it just a natural transition that those were the choices that you made as far as the sports that you chose?
Yeah.
Or did you have opportunities to go do track and field and various other sports?
Well, that was my goal. Yeah, I wanted to coach softball and basketball. And if I did do track and field, it would be shot put and discus. So I'm just blessed now that I can be able to coach those, because I can see what they're dealing with and what they need help with. And so I'm happy to do that. Frisco ISD right now, we're transitioning out of powerlifting. But that would be another passion of mine, powerlifting. So yeah, it's a blessing to be able to coach that now.
I love the fact that now does your head coach, does she have playing history, like collegiate playing history or anything like that? Or so, but I like the fact that you don't have that collegiate playing history, because I think it allows a different look on things, right? I think we always get caught into the big name head coaches who used to be college athletes or pro athletes, but we don't realize that sometimes having a new, fresh approach can come from the outside of the industry, right? Or come from outside of the sport. And so one of the things I noticed that you're big on is your spirituality, of course. It seems like you take that, but you also talk a lot about character development and passion. And so where does that come from? Like, why is it so? What is so important about character development, and what techniques or strategies do you use in order to help build those young ladies up?
Well, I'm big on character, because I know, and I've personally had students and friends in high school that didn't get as far as they could if they would have had good character. And I personally know some, we can have another show for that. But long story short, I had a friend, and he was just, all the colleges were looking at him. I'm talking about SEC for football. Yes. And it turned out in high school, he just struggled with character. And I saw him, and, as a friend, I was like, man, you got to figure it out. Did he figure it out? No. And where he is now is different from where he could have been. So him and just students that I personally had as far as like the teaching world, I just feel like character trumps talent any day. Character, academics, and kids need to realize that. They'll tell us in the hallway and in class, I want to go pro. I want to go pro. I want to go pro. How can you go pro when you don't have those tools as far as character, or you're slacking in class, you're walking in late, and things like that? So I'm real big on that. That's a passion of mine.
It's that little small detail though, in it. It's the walking in class, 2 minutes late that makes a difference. That's pretty crazy. Well, so let's talk about the success that you guys had as a first year program. I mean, we got to talk about it. Give us the secret sauce, because me and KT, we've been following major players all year long, the DeSotas and the Donkinvilles and the Cedar Hills and the McKinney Norths. And I mean, it's been all of these programs, Capel. We've been on them, and all of a sudden, on Twitter, we start seeing PC come across. We're like, who is this? Who is this Panther Creek team? And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, we get to the playoffs. Y'all started rattling off win after win, and every time they said, "Oh, PC going home this week," child, please, they dropped another W on you. So what was the key to building this amazing culture in just 1 year of having this program?
We grind. I'm telling you, like from day one, and shout out to, of course, we got, Coach Webb and Coach Adams and me, just being able to come together and find a common ground. What do we need to do? Where do we start? Because like I've told y'all before, we had, like the Brins, and we had Sinise coming from Memorial, and a couple others. Then we got our freshman babies, and then we got our Lone Star babies. So we're having to combine and figure out what's best as far as schemes and play and building those character lessons, and what does our program look like. We did a lot of character building, but not just that. We did like foundations of a program, buying in. And of course, no program is perfect, but we did one heck of a job. And for sure, we had some late nights up here, like I'm doing right now. We would still be right now in this office, figuring out what's best for the program. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of was like our forefront, is just how can we get this program to be successful, and how can we place players in the best position to get us where we need to go.
But to me, it felt bigger than that. I'm just telling you guys, like I said, me and KT, we've been on the courts at quite a few games here over the past month or two. And for some odd reason, on that court with your team, it felt like family. It felt like these young ladies genuinely love each other, and they play for each other, and they were best friends. I didn't know, like I would have never, I thought they had all came up in AAU together. Like when you telling me they all came from different schools, that's crazy. And the communication on the court, on the sideline, it just felt like it just felt right. You know what I mean? I know a lot of that starts with leadership with your head coach, who shout out to Coach Adams. She won like Coach of the Month, all kind of stuff. All kind of accolades have been coming her way. But she did a great job. And then, of course, with you and the rest of the assistant coach staff, you guys just figured it out very, very quickly. Now, I want to frame that and put that into the two buckets that you talked about, going back into your core values, the on the court values versus off the court values. Do you feel like that played a big part in the success of this team?
For sure. I think so, because we instilled like weekly, just finding foundations. We talked about just everything from what to do are you doing your homework? Because we gave them like homework to take home. We were doing things like in court, just like I said, because so many of them were coming from different areas. We got our freshman babies, our Lone Star Memorial. So there's a lot of stuff that, of course, we do in practice and we do in-house. But outside too. They were doing a lot on their own, and it did look like family, and it is family. They're just so close, and finding a way to come together in a short amount of time. Our values were just something that we put at the forefront and made sure that they were all aware of. And of course, it's being a coach and starting a new program. It's a lot. And Coach Adams and Coach Webb can definitely say that as well. It's a lot of building a program and finding success and the hardships and recruitment. We had to started to go in the hallways. Do you want to play?
No way!
It was, because our numbers, I'm telling you like this, and that's all staff at Panther Creek. It was an opportunity for players that maybe have been at, more of a dominant schools that have came here, a new school where they can just shine. And so we were getting girls that play soccer, girls that were interested that are playing other sports like softball coming out. And we said, do it, come with us. And, like I said prior, just the whole building a program, you got to have a good coaching staff and a coaching staff that is ready to put in the work for sure.
Now, we going to talk about your path later and your ambitions and stuff when we go into the segment of You Got Next. But you guys won 4 playoff games this year. You were so close to making it to state. I know it came to an end right there in the semifinals or whatever the quarterfinals is before the last 14. But you guys had an amazing run. And I mentioned that it's a first-year program. But what I didn't tell SLT Nation was that there were 0 seniors on that team. Hey, so now, oh my goodness, we looking back, and I'm looking at the top 20, the top 25 players in the state for 2026, and I'm seeing Bryn, and I'm seeing Sanice, and I'm like, oh, this might be a legitimate dynasty that's being built out there in Panther Creek, Coach. So you got so close now. What are the expectations going forward? How do you go into a season knowing that if we don't win as many playoff games, it's kind of like we didn't do our best now? How do you prepare a team for that kind of success?
Well, after that game, and it was a tough one, Pinkston, and some of the girls after the game, some of course were distraught and crying, and some were just numb. But we were in there for a while in the locker room, and Coach Webb and Adams and me as well, we all said it like, this is the standard now. This is the expectation, and we're going to be back. We are fortunate. We don't have any seniors, and all the girls will be playing this summer. And that's something that they most of them didn't play last summer. But all the girls are playing this summer. Some are even playing on the same team together. So we're expected to get ready right back in it. This week, they've already started doing some conditioning and stuff. So it's back to the grind. There really is no off season.
Dang. Well, I'm going to tell you, there's no off season on this show neither, because Coach Thomas Anderson, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go 1-on-1, and you are now officially calling all the shots. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
Yes, let's go.
All right, so the rules are very simple, Sports Life Talk Nation. So if you're watching this and you come on the show during the future, you kind of know how to prepare for this, all right? So both Kevin and I are going to make a pitch to Coach Anderson. Coach has to pick one of those selections. Whichever one she selects, that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. Kevin is the defending champion, and if we go to round 3, we take it to the sneakers, and we'll explain that to y'all here in just 1 second. All right, here we go, Kevin. You the defending champ, man. Round 1, let's go.
That sounds really good when you say that, B. Jones. Appreciate it. All right,
yeah, you the defending champ. Let's go. Come on.
That's why nobody likes you. All right, Coach. So would you rather coach a player that makes it to the WNBA, gets drafted number 1, and credits you for their success, or become a head coach and start your own coaching tree where you produce multiple coaches? They may not ever go out and win rings, but you just produce multiple coaches that go on to become head coaches, and they say they all did it from the Fairrin Thomas Anderson blueprint.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the second option. I like helping people and pouring back. Yeah, I like giving back to people, so I would want to be a head coach and give back.
That's a good choice. I can agree with that. You know what I mean? Look at his face. He's scared to death right now.
No, I'm not scared.
He is scared.
Yo, the one thing you got to know about anybody that got Thomas in their name, we ain't never scared. So come on, round 2.
Okay. All right, round 2. All right, Coach, would you rather have Netflix do a documentary on the 3-year run at Frisco Panther Creek, or
golly, that was a good one. I didn't see them coming. Host your own cooking show where you interview athletes and celebrities as they take you to their favorite places to eat in their hometown. So you basically get to travel the world.
Or you could do like a Last Chance You Panther Creek style.
Oh, you already said yours. You already jazzed.
That's my favorite right there. I'm telling you, that's my favorite Netflix show, Last Chance You. So, of course, documentary.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I did some homework. That's all I'm going to say. I did homework on that one. I already knew. Hey,
You already knew.
You already knew. You gonna be super impressed. Look, he mad because he know he about to get swept. Oh, this has been a long time coming too. But I did some homework on this one. All right, Coach. So part of our Wednesday night live show, Kevin and I, we go live every Wednesday night just to interact with the people, right? The family come out, they be in the comments, we make jokes, we have fun. It's sports, it's life, it's a community, it's a conversation, it's all of the above. It's not just a sports show, right? So, but part of that show is I do a feature or I do a segment called The Drop, where I release all of the new sneakers that's coming out that's about to hit the street, okay? And we pick a sneaker a week, we go around, we vote on it, and everybody say their opinion on it, yada, yada, yada. Whoa. Well, you look up 3 years later, our sneaker closets are crazy. I got a wall of sneakers. Kevin got this wall of sneakers. So we said, you know what? Why don't we start bringing that type of sneaker love to the yougotnext set? And so what we're going to do on the count of 3, when you say, hold that sneaker, Kevin and I are both going to pull up a pair of sneaks. And whichever one you pick, that host, well, technically I win, but you know, it'll be round 3. Panther Creek shutting it down. Oh, okay. I thought they were shutting it down on you. All right. So now when you say hold that sneaker, we gonna hold them up. All right. And then you got to pick one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Hold that sneaker. Oh, you already know. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with the one high top, that royal blue. That royal blue, yeah.
This one right here? You talking about that purple? That TCU purple?
Oh,
that you had on?
That's the core purple.
Is
that the two purples?
Yeah, that's the ones I saw you on game day for the national championship.
I got those. They look blue on the camera.
Yeah, you know, I actually wore the purple shirt to go with it. Oh man, but nonetheless,
of course, Coach. Yes.
And new YGN champion of the world. Yeah. And that was a sweep. That was a sweep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what's crazy? When Brian do the show and when Sanice do the show, I'm gonna win those too. I'm looking out for you ladies, all right? I'm looking out for you. You can have Coach Adams. All right, Coach. All right, well, the title of the show is Sports Life Talks You Got Next, and this is where we get to talk about your future. What? Now that everybody's rocking with you, _Coach Anderson _ don't forget the underscores. What does the future hold for you, Coach?
Man, right now, I've been doing a lot with FCA. I've been doing a lot with just getting familiar with the character coach side of things, and my ultimate goal, my dream. And I don't know when the time is when I'm going to do that, but I want to be a collegiate character coach. So I want to be a character coach at the collegiate level. And I've been talking to a lot of people about it and talking to actual collegiate level, character coaches that are in the positions now. I love what I do, and I love Panther Creek. And, down the road, though, that's my dream, is to be a character coach and give back.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, I've never heard of a character coach. Will you participate in the sport, or will you just go from different sports and kind of do some mentoring and help develop character in these up and coming athletes?
So most colleges do it 2 ways. They do it, like you said, where they hire one from the athletics department and they go to all sports. And then you have some campuses that do it. You're hired through the sport. So football, they call it player development coach. And so and then like A&M, I kind of looked at theirs, like some of they call it like advisors, or I got in touch with the UCLA character coach for basketball, and they call it life advisors, and things like that. So that's kind of what I want to do. That's my passion. So
that is awesome. I don't think we've ever had that answer. We 340 episodes into this thing. Nobody's ever said they want to become a character coach. So I love that. All right, KT.
All right, Coach, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Ooh, of course, I got to give a shout out to my Panther Creek family. Panther Creek family. And man, like I said, our basketball program is rocking and rolling, getting ready for next year. But I shout out to them. It's been a one heck of a year and a fun season. And shout out, of course, like I told y'all, right now I'm in softball, and they're doing, man, amazing. They're going to go far too this year. So shout out to my Panther Creek, family. And shout out to those that have really just helped me navigate the way of Frisco. I'm new out here, and I told y'all that I'm new to this area. I coached, down south, Arlington and Mansfield. So navigating and adjusting to this Frisco way, I definitely want to give a shout out to those who have been by my side and just supporting me in this new coaching journey with Frisco.
Wow.
This is the part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Ooh, can I call out multiple?
Call out as many as you want.
Okay, I'm going to start off. I'm going to call out Coach Goodenough from Abilene Christian, the head women's basketball coach. I'm calling her out.
Is her name really good enough?
Yeah.
That's the last name.
Yeah.
It's like Julie good enough for a minute.
Yeah. She would be
like in my mind, I'm thinking good enough. Well, y'all spell this for me, because right now, is that how I spell?
Yeah.
Oh my! We got to get you, Coach Good enough, because I got all kind of puns.
Awesome.
I got all kind of stuff
in my head. If it ain't good enough, yeah, we ready.
I like watching what she does with her program from afar for sure. And then TWU Coach Jilson, you got to get her. Okay. She's a great coach. They had one heck of a year too. I'm sure you've seen it on Twitter and stuff. TWU, man, they're coming up and they're local. I actually personally live about 10 minutes from TWU. And so they're doing great things over there. And of course, I got to put my own head coach, Coach Adams. She definitely needs to tell the story of what her background is and just what we've done at Panther Creek. Those three need to come on the show.
Hey, I like all three. So good enough. What was the TWU
Jilson, TWU.
Jilson and Coach Adams. Y'all are officially on the clock. We will be reaching out to you. We got to get you on the show. I personally want to see Sanice and Brian come on in, because I like getting the future phenoms on here as well. So y'all y'all come holler at us as well. And I already told Denise, we told her, like, hey, we got to check for you whenever you're ready. You come rock with us. But Coach Fairrin Thomas Anderson, you authentic, you genuine, you got a big heart, a pure soul, you're charismatic, and you are the biggest cheerleader for life. In your character development, you are the truth. And Coach Thomas Anderson, you got next. Oh my goodness. It feels good to say that every time we get good people on this show.
Yes,
check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are going to see us out here in these streets for this summer. We coming back. We going to come out to Panther Creek this next year. If y'all see us in the streets, come show me some love. Come give me a pound. Come give me a hug. I don't care. Just show me some love, because we want to introduce ourselves and talk with the nation. We all about building family, building everybody up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share again. Tell some folks, turn it on to it. I'm telling y'all, we're about to blow up. And I'm going to tell you how close we are to blowing. I think we need what, Kevin? Like 16 hours or something like that. I'm telling y'all, we are so close to breaking history. It's all on y'all. Just help us out and guide us. And we at Sports Life Talk everywhere. TikTok, Twitter. Y'all come rock with us. Y'all come follow Coach Anderson. Kevin, I'm emotional right now. I'll admit it. I'm feeling good about this one. I like it when I get to talk to good people and we able to really use this platform to shine a light, man. I'll let you close this thing out, man.
I mean, BJ, I've been in my feeling for the last 3 minutes because of the championship round. So I don't know if I really want to finish talking, but Coach Anderson, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know.
Of course, man. We appreciate y'all, what you're doing for the DFW community and just shining a light not only to the coaches, but athletes. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are doing it.
PC, Panther Creek, y'all keep rocking. We love y'all. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all too. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
It was crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, it's a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.